Hello guys. Welcome to a new video. Today I will be showing you all of the games that Fish has made to date. I will give some data, fun facts, and some lore. I will be following a timeline that relies on when the game was created. Enjoy. Croco Planet is the first game listed on Fish's account. Despite knowing that he made more games before, which are probably lost or in another account, this is the first game that appears on the account publicly. Croco Planet is a game dedicated to Croco in which you appear in a weird, bricked, dark, ominous space. This game was probably made to disturb Croco, which contains some elements that angered him in the past, for example, Ralsei, or the iconic battleship for him at the time. In the game you can find several entities, like a giant crocodile and the snowmans. Several lamps encrusted to the floor lead you to a sunken warship, around which the crocodile is looking to haunt you. As a fun fact, this game is the first recorded appearance of the foiled creatures and their world, which will be important further down in the video and are a big part of the lore of the games. This is where they might have been created. Yamato Land, in its current state, is a sandy desert in the middle of what appears to be a somewhat boring hell. We can find remnants of what was here before. Yamato Land game itself was updated after Yamato was destroyed by Fish, and then he updated the game to its current state. I believe the game was similar to Croco Planet, with the same ambient and the ships. However, I do not have any footage of the original version. After the destruction of Yamato, some characters and entities appear to be trapped here forever, such as the two guys, which appear on another game, and what appears to be an early depiction of a creature that appears on a later game, Microsoft Thomas. Houses is a neighborhood in the middle of nowhere, made out of white plastic on its entirety. The game features what could be Fish's house, a crane, a destroyed house and a backyard. A constructing building is there too. There are no registered entities apart from this funny guy. The game urges you to not go to the backyard, in which this ritual of Ralsei, or whatever is found. It is interesting, because you always find something behind a building in Fish's game. I do not know any important lore about this game, but it's still an interesting one. Peter's sewers. Again, trapped in those brick, obscured spaces, this time with a more iconic red foliage, you try to find your way out, finding yourself in the sewers. As you advance, it will get stranger and more weird until you reach the house with the creatures, Peter minions. The central one emits a very weird sound. If you retrace back a cave, you will find the two guys with SpongeBob. Most of the people just know that, but if you glitch out of the walls, you will find some more unknown scenery. SpongeBob RP is a SpongeBob-themed RP game in which you are supposed to play as SpongeBob, as the original SpongeBob died. The game immediately feels ominous as a scary soundtrack is played in the background, along with the scary ambient. You will eventually find your way to the Krusty Krab, just to find Mr. Krab dead on scene. A car crash will lead you to the back of the building, again, where the mysterious greenhouse is located, containing Coco inside. SpongeBob RP is what I consider the start of a separate new series of games to prior showed due to their age. This one was made in June, and would lead the series of regularly made games upcoming. This may be Fish's most famous game, having recorded over 100 visits. A new era is about to start. This game is why this channel started with the first documentary, which marks the year anniversary very soon. This game will remain forever iconic. Hell has been unleashed. Devastation, agony, pain, death has been brought to the Geometry Dash world. Fish has released the rage towards geometry. You will be located in the middle of Geometry Dash's hell. You are meant to look for an escape. You will find several entities until reaching the Grand Red Orb, signalizing the path for salvation. Little you know it will lead you to the Geometry Dash backroom, a horrible place without an escape, after finding Croco locked up in a cell. The rest of your time will be spent along with Entity Coco. You're here. You have ended up in the Foil world. Foil's Cape. A similar appearance as houses, this time made out of foil. The neighborhood is awaiting for someone to reveal the truth about the foil creatures and their world. You will knit ally approach the main house without finding much than the guy in the back, Sean_Q, telling you to approach the fence and climb over it. Just before you will discover a signal which will lead you to the underworld basement. We don't know who are these, how did they end up here? As you climb over the fence you will find him. The contraption. If you explore some more you will get to find the supermarket, along with its insane guests. Outside is the junkyard. Some iconic items are sold. These came as a separate update to the game. It wouldn't be a proper game if something was not hiding in the back of the building. Coco is awaiting to be discovered. Back in the backrooms, you are a creeper ball now. Through the portal you will spawn in the middle of the Minecraft fields. You will have to search for some time to eventually find the red spots, marking your way in. You will make your way into the village soon, finding some villagers, getting automatically scared of you. Something is wrong here, it is too weird. You will step with a certain creature, Plant Cloak. Then, villagers will report them, the foil guys. They appear to come from Plant Cloak, stepping further to the plains. You will discover the foil portal that seems to be eating their world. What does this all mean? Microsoft Home Tab, also known as Microsoft Thomas, is a game where you spawn in the middle of the woods, in an extremely weird tall figure, with Thomas Arbuckles coming out of it, the big one, the pinnacle. This is a short game, however it's interesting. You will find several homes. This guy will kindly ask you to exit the building. If you navigate to the other side of the map, you will find AGN Team Headquarters, with all 4 members waiting. But be careful while moving, Microsoft Thomas creatures are ready to catch you. You have arrived at Farmer's Farm. Out of curiosity you close in further, spotting an old rusty barn. As you approach, a white figure will start chasing you. It is Angry Farmer. Angry Farmer is angry, so he kills pigs. And he kills previous owner too. If you head up to the top of the barn you will find the world's only blue foil. Stop is a pretty unknown unfinished game by Fish. It consists of a series of corroded corridors with sewage.noble's typo water thing going on. You will find some interesting spots, but there is not much to see. Pneumatic Hell is a game that was designed to end the curse of Pneumatic Railroad for Alex. In the game, you spawn in the station. You will head through the pneumatic tube until you reach a destroyed area. You will see the pneumatic civilization creatures immediately chasing after you. It will be a tight one until you reach the hallway. You will have to keep forward, moving through a series of hallways until you reach the portal to the pneumatic god. You will be able to disable the civilization, and everything should go normal again. Bee and Baby Simulator is one of the lastest big releases of Game of Fish. You will spawn in a corrupted daycare. You must discover the mystery. You will find a cabin with Alfred Murray, who will give you extremely useful information. After that, you will be led into the Toys for Babies section, where you will find the sole survivor. He tells you that the others have gone missing and it is currently corrupted. Sometime later, you will be led into the John Cena Church, where you will be finding the holy prayer of the daycare. But you will be chased on your way out by one of most dangerous creatures, the little big mouth slammers. Pink Star Simulator is a curse game derived by Alex, who asked for a Patrick DLC for SpongeBob RP game for months. So much asking corrupted the world and gave birth to this astonishing piece of art. You will spawn and meet the Patricks. Patrickly decorated, you will advance toward Freddy. He say hi. Turn left and say hi to Mama, which killed his Patrick son. You will then follow a path towards the Big 3 house. Very comfortable. But just exiting, you will be obliterated by the stars. And that it. Pepperoni is a short, intense game about pepperoni. You will appear in the pepperoni world, encountering pepperoni creature, pepperoni meatball, pepperoni housing, pepperoni scenery, pepperoni atmosphere. There is a couple of things to explore in the pepperoni world, like Wega Wall or the Pepperon House. But they're not much else. Cool game for pepperonis.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. This song is sponsored by the Shadow Government.